So my name is Ben Ochinelli with Ben Ochinelli LLC, and with me I have Keith Weaver from Weaver Business Coaching. And I know Keith from a few places. So me and him, we do a lot of business networking here in Utah. And one of the places, BNI, is where we first met. And I did a one-on-one with Keith, and he shared some valuable information with me and started getting some consultation with Keith. And a lot of the things that he shared was very actionable, and it helped my business grow. And Keith says he's a business coach, but I look at him more as a business doctor. Keith really does listen to what business owners have to say about their business, how they're running their business, their workflows, what are the obstacles and challenges they're encountering. And when Keith listens to those things, he'll purge out key points that need to be worked on and prescribe, in a sense, action items that you need to do as a business owner to be more efficient, to be more efficient and streamlined in your processes, and also how to document those processes, how to maximize your sales even, and how to make those efficient. And so Keith has really brought a lot of value to my business, and I've seen other business owners as well rave about Keith's services and his consultations. And Keith is just all around an awesome guy, and he knows what he's talking about when it comes to improving efficiencies and into businesses. And so now we're going to hear from Keith, and he's going to talk about investing your time, and I'm going to turn the time over to Keith to introduce himself.
Well, thanks for having me, Ben. Let me start off. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. You know, Ben kind of already introduced me, but maybe just a little bit of more of a background on me. Again, you know, my name is Keith Weaver, but I got into business coaching. I'm the owner of Weaver Business Coaching, but got into business coaching about 6 years ago. And part of the reason why I did is just fell in love with really mentoring and coaching people. But prior to that, owned 7 different businesses, started some, bought some, worked them, sold. I own 2 still, but sold some. Some didn't run very well. Some made really good paydays on. But I also have been in more of the corporate world, experienced, worked as a CEO, a COO, a CFO, was the director of training in another location. So various industries and kind of job descriptions, if you will, that I worked in. I also have a background as a licensed clinical social worker, which comes in handy sometimes working with people because you never know what kind of issues might come up. But and then I call myself a recovering attorney. I was an attorney. I didn't like the practice of law, so I'm still recovering from the trauma of that. But you know, love business coaching, love working with business owners, solopreneurs, professionals, and helping them really maximize their potential.